So what I'm saying is that we're going to start from this main focal point. So that main focal point, that dome, is just coming in the center in the horizontal way. If you take in a vertical, you can just assume that like how much portion you want to leave. Like I want my sky to be this much, then whatever the small houses are there to be that much. So I can actually just start my dome from this portion. So I've got my point. Like this is my point, where I'm going to start with my dome area. This is the center of the portion, the in a horizontal way, and this much space I've left for the background thing, the sky, the buildings, and all the houses and all. So I've just left the space for those plants. So I've just got a point over here. So I can just start with that. And you don't have to start detailing directly. Like first of all, you're just going to make a not completely, at least this is a main focal point. At least you can make a rough sketch for this. It will be more better. So like it's a dome, so you can just make a small dome. So you can make a small circle like that. So that will be a dome, and you can just simply make a straight line like how the things are going. So that will just indicate, we'll just get an idea that how big we're making, how big we should make. So we'll just get an idea with that. Okay, the first step, the second one, like this will come down to another dome. I think this is gonna be fine. Or maybe we can just make that dome a bit bigger. So in this way, we can just actually just pretty decide that how we're going to do the thing. So it's quite easy in that way. Okay. So it's going to be very easy in that way. Oh, sorry. So as you can just see that I've already sketched a bed. So I just have to make sure that I'm not going wrong over there. Otherwise, we can just start the detailing with that. So I've just made a rough sketch. So I just think that it can be a bit bigger. I mean, the dome can be a bit bigger. Whenever you're making dome or something like that, first of all, you have to make a center line. So because both the sides of the dome, we can make it in an equal way. Okay. We don't have to make the dome like one side is going to be bigger, one side is going to be smaller. It's not going to be like that. So you can just make a straight line, and so both the sides are going to be the same. And after that, you have already confirmed with the position. You just have to start the detailing now. Okay, I can just go to detailing. Just one second. Yeah, so I can just go with the detailing. I've just made a center line. So I can just go with the domes and all detailing. You can just start with me just the same way. I've made a rough sketch. So I'll just check all the things like it's going down till here, the another dome will start, and this is going to be here, and this is going to be the for another. So I've just already made all the like kind of rough lines. And now after I've just confirmed that it's going perfect, then you can just start with the main dome, the main thing, because you have to make the main thing, and then only you can just make everything according to that. If the main thing is perfect, of course, everything will be perfect. Even if you're not making anything, or if you want to eliminate anything, you can even do that thing as well. But the main thing should be just same. So you can just start the detailings. Uh, like this is a dome. I've already made the half of it. So it's very simple now. You just have to make both the sides equal. And the same circle actually you can just continue with that. The same circle can be continued like that. So in that way, you can just simply make the dome like that. No? The dome, you can just take it down and you can just go with the detailings. I've got a dome over here. Screen. You can just go with some sort of detailings after that. It's not a very difficult sketch. You can just get the things very easily over here. Yeah. So just going with the detailing, we can make the dome a little bit more longer. It's just not the half of the circle. It's actually bigger than half of the circle. Dome is actually always a bit difficult to sketch. You have to get perfect lining. I mean, the perfect outlines and structures for that. So I've just made the dome, and you can just start the detailings like that. Even if you make the main subject a little bit bigger, then that is going to be fine. You don't have to worry about that. Even if this portion gets a bit bigger, that's completely fine. The shape of the dome should be perfect. Like that. And we go with the detailing. Like that. I'm just gonna take that down the straight line. Even the straight line, both the like the size of both the sides should be completely same. It should be completely equal. Like over here and take this down gradually in with some sort of detailings around. Keep going. Then just take it more downside over here. Just keep on moving with some sort of detailings. Again, both the sides are supposed to, like there's something in the center actually, so you can just make that. This is the main thing, so this is supposed to be detailed perfect. Like, so you can just give your best for the detailings over here. Okay. I'm just going to even send the photo what I've done in the afternoon one. So as I told, you'll get more idea with that. Over here, this vertical, the straight lines is really gonna make. This thing is important portion. So just take it perfectly. That's right. Gradually, they can come down doing some sort of detailings and all like that. Even if you make this thing a little bit bigger than everything, it's going to be completely fine. And make some straight lines, take it down. We have already made that straight line, so it's actually going to be quite easy for us. Like that. Just some sort of detailing stuff. You just keep on continuing. This is our main tank, so we're gonna do this perfectly. You can just come down gradually. Like there's a small second dome just starting from this side. So yeah, you can just start with that. Like that. There's small second dome. So it's actually very easy. Like you have to decide the like position of the main subject, and then you can just simultaneously go with that. Like according to that, you can just detail everything. Like I'm just making the second dome over here. Try to go it perfectly over there. This is actually the one of the beautiful points we can get. That light and shadow coming over here. We can just paint it in a very beautiful way. Like that. And take that down. It should go down straight. It should not go at an angle or something like that. You take it down straight, some straight lines, this architectural structures. Just have it going perfectly. Just waiting for my. You can just go with the structures over here. Some sort of detailings and all. Well, we'll keep on moving. Hmm. As I told, this is the very important area. You just make this thing perfect. Like actually, like after this, we can just keep on going with some sort of detailings. And once you're done with this, the background we can just do according to us. Like you don't have to detail anything in the background. So actually, you can just do it anyway. So I think I'll just keep on detailing a bit. If we get some time, I'll even just show you painting some of the things. So we'll get even more idea before we start painting. Like that. Then you can just extend the same line to the bottom portion. So we'll just keep on going. That's the front area now. I mean the front wall. So, just joined with that, we've got the small rooftops over here. And just take that, keep on going with the same. That's right. Then like the upper portion that will go up, some sort of detailings with that. This roof portion, I mean, that. all these lines which are going to make at this side is going to be parallel to each other. If you see this side, all this line what I'm making is parallel to each other. And the one which is going down, that is going to be completely straight. That is not going to be at an angle. This all lines are whatever I will be making over here is supposed to be very straight. And whatever lines you'll be making in that horizontal way, that's going to be parallel to all the lines what it is already there. Okay. Just gotta keep on detailing sometimes like that. If you'll be having any questions, you can just let me know. Okay.
Varun, which lines you said will be straight?
The one which is going downside.
Acha, vertical. Okay.
Vertical lines. Now, whatever lines, like the lines which is been going over here are going to be parallel to each other. So the rooftops over here. And now this is going in the other way. One of the rooftops, the chimney and all. Can just go with some sort of detailing. And another dome, the tower which is over here. So you can just make some sort of detailing to that. Sure. Like that. Or the dome. It's not going to be bigger than the main one. The main one is actually the biggest one. I mean, not the biggest, not the longest. Like that. Just like that. I'll just keep on working. Once we are done with that, I'll just show you when painting a bit. I'll just keep on working. All the lines are going to extend over there. The straight line, the windows and all. The thing which is coming up. This another small rooftop. Straight line going down. These are the some sort of detailings. Okay. It's actually very easy. You just have to keep working, keep connecting with everything. You don't have to work a lot. Gonna move forward. Take copy along with my. So as I told, I'm just gonna move further. Like there are some more things at this place. You just have to make. These are some small minute thing. Although we're not going to detail that, but that's good. We just sketch this because this is coming in the main thing. I mean, it's coming in the main focal point. So it's good if we just sketch it. Like that, we can just keep on doing some sort of things. Keep going. Right? We're just gonna move forward. Okay. Just doing some sort of detail lines of that place. Now another rooftop starts from here. The same line which is over here is going to continue actually. Check. Or if you just break that line anyway, that's not going to be required at all. Same line came down over here, going as a rooftop. Just a bit of detail lines. This small dome and all we have got. Just some detailing like that we have to do over here. We'll keep on working. Right. Okay. Now it's time to get this line as well. This line and this line is going to be parallel again. So both the lines are, which is over here, I've made it parallel. So we're gonna just go according to that. We'll just keep on working. So this line and this line both are parallel, and this is the front wall which I've just made over here.
1 minute. Yeah. So we're just continuing over here. I've got a bit of detail. Nice. I can just make the line double. So just have to be very, very careful when you're doing this. This is one of the main things. I mean, this is our main subject, not the main thing. Just so we have to watch just some detailing. And after this, we'll just do the background thing. Or just give me a minute. I'll just drink water and come. Just 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. We're just going to keep on detailing a bit now. Oh yeah. Here we go with some sort of detailings. Like over here. The same thing is going to continue over here. Like in the center, there's one thing. You just have to make it like that. It's going to be vertical with this place. Just keep going. We'll go gradually. Just gradually, just continue with some sort. Now I'm just starting it actually the roof, which is the incomplete front over here. Now that is going to be the main thing. I'm just gonna go with that. The front thing. I mean, this is not our main focal point, so of course we're not going to reveal this one as well that much. And I'm just gonna go with all the outline. That is going to be enough actually. Okay. Okay. I'm just making some sort of detailing. So like yeah, not detailings, I'll say. I mean, it's just the simple outline what I'm making. Like that gradually. So yeah, you can just simply go with some outlines. Like that. And if you want, you can just go with some sort of detailings at this place. Okay, just keep on walking. Now this is like we're doing the very normal thing. We're not going to detail that much now. Let's go. Okay, there are a lot of rooftops. We just have to make that thing perfect. Like that. Not detailing, just making the outlines. Just making the outlines over here. Just have to go very, very perfectly. Just nice. I'm just going with the outlines. As I already told that there's no need of detailing at all at this place. So you can just keep on working a bit. Like this rooftop and all we have got. Again, some vertical lines and all. You can just keep working. And in the end, again, there's going to be one vertical line. So you can just make it and over here. So that's the front portion, nothing much detail. Okay. Nothing much to detail over there. So I have done this. I mean, we have done the program. We're not left with much work now. Like just the background thing. All these are the things which are left with. Like that. Now you can just like make the bottom area as well. That's right. With some sort of detailing, so maybe something like that. So that's the bottom area. That's so the area which I'm just sketching over. The entrance and all, we have got everything. That's very almost going to be completed. Here we can go. Gradually, you can just make some sort of detailing. And we're gonna just keep on going. Here, that's the entrance gate over here. I mean, I'm just gonna make a simply. I'm with a few lines. I'll just make that those lines as well. I'm not gonna detail anything like that. That is the entrance gate, maybe something like that. It's a top angle, so the angle is of course a bit different. Those pillars and all, they've got a lot of things. It's raining very badly. Okay. So just make that entrance gate, and we'll just keep on detailing that part. And as I told, here you can just make the straight line. That's a lawn area. So you can just make differences that thing. I mean, it will be actually more colorful if we just go with all those lines. The circle, the trees. So I'm just going to give that simple outline. You can see I'm just how way I'm scribbling. There's another rooftop simultaneous where you can just make it over here. So that's the bottom portion. You don't have to work anything in the bottom portion. There's a lot of windows and also there's no need to sketch that. I'm just going to give this, what do you say? I'm just going to give this thing that is shadow over here. And the mark of the shadow, so like how the light and shadow is going. I'm just going to give that thing over here.
वरुण थोड़ा सा ऊपर शिफ्ट करो ये.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and वो iPad down. Yeah, thank you.
So the bottom portion is kind of done. I'll wait for a minute over here. I'll just complete. Like I think we'll be completed before time. So I think we'll just start with that. No, we'll not start with the painting. And I'll just show that how we're gonna do this. Just like that. I'm just waiting for 1 minute. Then we're gonna move further. Okay. Just not left with much work. We just have to work on the background of it, and that is going to be very, very loose and very rough at the same time.
वरुण थोड़ा सा राइट को शिफ्ट करोगे प्लीज.
Right.
लो वरुण. हाँ हाँ हाँ. ये क्या है, ग्रीनरी है क्या? व्हाट यू डन?
Which one?
ये मतलब
That?
ग्रीनरी है. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tree portion. Hello, Census, can you hear me? Okay. Those are done till here? And Sunil completed till here?
Yes, Varun, almost.
Okay, great. So we'll just start, and after that, I think we'll just paint as well of it. We'll not in the main painting, but I just show you in a rough paper that how we're going to do the background space. Like, so I think we have done with this much area. That's a rooftop of course. So there's a small rooftop as well over here. So I'm just gonna make that small rooftop. At this place, the small dome coming over here. You don't have to detail a lot, but still a bit of detailing. This is still the part of our main focal point. So you have to go with this thing perfectly. Well, over here, we've got like that trees and all coming over here. Those plants share the plant areas. Like that. I think I'm done with the front area. I'll have to just do the background things now. And we'll be down when then we'll be starting with our main thing. The background is actually the beauty, even though like we don't have to detail much, but still that's the beauty of our main thing. I mean, that's the beauty of a like the whole painting. That's not going to be focal point, but the colors and all what we'll be using in that's the main thing over there. Going to wait for 1 minute. Okay, I'll be just starting in the background thing now. Just after meta, just waiting for a couple of minutes. It's raining very hard. Just waiting for last couple of minutes. Waiting for one last minute.
Varun, can you shift a little bit to the left?
Left.
मतलब ये
Different.
बाहर, yeah.
The last match.
I'm done, Varun, but a lot of space is left on the bottom. I think I made the dome small or something.
Bottom.
And,
Okay, you can increase the size of the paper later on.
नहीं पेपर खाली बच गया है.
I mean, we can increase the border later on.
बॉर्डर तो कर सकते हैं, yes.
Okay, so I think I'll just start with the background part now. The background, I'm not going to just do exactly what is there in the photo. Just one or two building which is there in front. I'll just doing that first of all. Just below the dome, there is
Arun,
a yeah.
एक
Yes.
डोम है फ्रंट में, वो हमने नहीं बनाया। एक
Banana.
डोम हो, अच्छा ये
1,
छोटा
2,
सा
3,
क्या?
4.
ओके
All the 4 domes are there.
अच्छा,
Any problem?
नहीं नहीं ठीक है ठीक है, वो भूल गई थी मैं, वो छोटा सा है ना।
Okay.
It's there.
So just below the dome, I'm just making this rooftop. Just make sure that linings and all the perspective lines, especially those are perfect. That can just change the whole thing. This again, this lines are going to be parallel of this all the lines which is in that way. The tower kind of thing. Here you can go in a rough way. Here, as we're not supposed to detail much, so you can actually go in a very loose way, like that. That's right. So now I'm just going to go in a very loose way because here, if I just go according to the photograph, what all things are there, it's going to take a long time. Even while painting, it will be actually very worthless because we're not going to detail all those things. So I'll be just going with my own, like some small boxes, some big boxes, something like that. So it's actually going to be easy in that way. And we just have to paint the shadow after that. But we're not going to work a lot as well. We'll be just painting the shadow. One side is going to be in light color, one side is going to be dark color. That's the only thing you have to keep in your mind when you'll be painting. And you're going to keep it in completely easy way, not going to detail, even a single thing over there. So you can see there's a lot of buildings are there. I'm just how fast I'm just trying to make over there. I just don't want to detail the things over there. So those are just very, very quick sketches. I'm just going with a bit of work. Then we're just going with some last final touches. As I told, we've got a lot of small boxes, big boxes, small buildings. Just have to make like that now very, very, very easily. And don't no detailing, nothing. Like you're making a building, one side you can make it like that, one side and this the top side. So that would be the top angle one. Whenever like, but whatever building you'll be making top, the top of that is going to be visible. That's the important thing. Some is going to be longer, some is going to be shorter, like that. I'll just keep changing the thing. Some of the things I'll try to copy, but it's actually very difficult to copy everything. And it's we should actually not copy all the things what is there in the photograph. Because this is a thing that if you just go to copy, it will be actually completely worthless because we're not going to detail even a single thing at this place. Just that long building which is there, we can make that thing, which is going to stand out a bit, and the one which is over here, that longer one. All these are small, small kind of thing. That very quick, like that's the full sketch now. I think the longest one, the longest building, and actually just in a very loose way, no detailings like that. And there's a kind of mountain in the background. So we just gotta make that thing. Like that. With that simple as that. I think we have done with the sketch with that. You can just see how fast I have the sketch over there. No detailing, nothing. There's some cars, but actually there is no need of making those kind of detailing. So that's the whole sketch. If like you need more, you can just detail with the windows and all, but I don't think there's any need of that. So that's the whole sketch, I'll say. We've got completed with that. I'll just show the painting. We have left with enough of time. So I'll just show you painting. You can just watch how we're going to use that. And later on tomorrow it will be very easy.
Varun,
We
can
can
you send this on the group?
this one.
The buildings you got very fast. Now I haven't done that. Can you send
Okay.
it on the group?
I'll send it, but actually even if you don't copy mine, even that's going to be fine because you
Nee,
know
but
like
Abhi, when you do the paint, when you show the painting, then this will not be visible on the screen. I just need some
I'm
left
waiting
right.
for 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. I'm waiting anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll click the photo if you want. I'll send it later.
No, I'm doing now only, but I thought you were going to start showing
Yeah, I'm
paint.
gonna wait for 10 minutes at least because we have enough time. Like it's 8:24, so we can wait for 10 minutes. So it's enough. 20 minutes are enough to
Okay.
show the full painting. Okay, Rucha, where are you going?
Yes, Varun. Doing
Okay, how much
very
work?
tough for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is very tough for me.
वरुण ये
Actually,
पानी और
yeah.
ये पानी और स्काई भी बनाना है क्या जो पहाड़ वहाड़ पानी वानी
I don't have to sketch it. We can just go directly to paint. I've just made one line for that mountain. That's the
हाँ,
back.
वो मैं वही सोच रही थी वो पहाड़ की लाइन है क्या ओके
Uh, it's not that difficult if you're just done with the sketch, so it will be actually very easy. You will just have to get the perfect sketch for that.
लास्ट में बहुत फास्ट हो गया
Hmm?
you in this all buildings you made
Actually, इसलिए मैंने फर्स्ट बनाया कि अगर लाइक
all
इफ आई
fast
कोई
fast ना वो
डिटेल अगर आप भी कुछ भी वहां पे बना दोगे वो भी चलेगा बिकॉज वो पूरा फ्लो में होने वाला है वहां पे कुछ भी डिटेल नहीं होने वाला है if you want I can zoom that area that is the area that I'm not going to detail about even while painting that's not going to be a main thing. Waiting for one last minute. I mean we can wait. I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes more. Otherwise, and just let me know if any questions are there. Maybe this kind of painting we haven't never done in this house. I mean, this big. We have done, but not this big, maybe, right?
इसके छोटे छोटे forms किए हैं.
But not this big now.
Yeah, not this big. Not
Hopefully,
this
it should complete tomorrow in 2 hours. Just waiting for a few minutes. If I've got any questions, you can let me know. And I'll just show you like the painting a bit of work, especially the background. Reading. Just let me know if it's completed. Fine, thanks. I'll just show you in a very quick while I'm probably going to do this. I can actually show the whole painting actually very quick. So it's very easy for you. Okay. Are you done? Last one completed?
Yes, sir.
Just a couple of minutes and then let's start. Just waiting for 1 or 2 minutes. I'm gonna move for the this one. Actually, this is my rough paper, so I'll be just showing you in this one only. I've already sketched the mine one, so just gonna show you that. Hello, done with the sketches, everyone? I think a video for a long time.
Yes, Varun.
Right. So I think I'll just start with paint. I'm not gonna start with it. I mean, this is my rough paper, so I'll just show you this one only. I'm just showing the sketch on rough paper. I've already done the sketch. I've already done 2 sketches. So I'll just show you in this, like how we're going to do this one. Which are done now. Maybe this is not a big deal. Okay. So anyway, we'll get the colors. You don't have to paint. I'll just show that how we're going to paint this one. All the 3 layers, like within I think 20 minutes is going to be enough for this. I'll take brushes. So the first course, it's going to be like very light, no dark colors, of course. I'll be using a lot of maple syrup for this. So you can take very light yellow of like color, very light yellow of what. Firstly, I'll be just starting with the main thing. I mean, I'll be just starting with the main monument, in that as well, I'm not going to paint that yellow color everywhere. Like some of the places I'll be using my yellow, or some of the places I'll be just living in completely red.
Varun,
Yeah.
Varun, we are only watching this, right?
Yeah, you're just watching. I mean, this is my rough paper. I mean, this is my rough paper. I'm already having my 2 sketches, so I can paint on this.
Oh.
We'll be painting tomorrow. I mean, I'm just showing that how we're gonna do this. So, like on the saddle part and all, like I'll be just using my very light yellow, like that. Not in the dome. Dome is very beautiful color, so we'll be just doing that separately. The highlighted part, like most of the highlighted part, I'm just going to leave it completely white only. Because those highlights, if you leave it completely white, that's the beauty of the painting. You can just use a bit of light naples or yellow or whatever it is. That's the first layer, very light. Like I'm just showing you that how we're going to do this. Like some other things you can do in one go as well. Like there's a rooftop which is in light color, but it's a different brown. So I'll use my light yellow. Just over that, I'll use my brown color simultaneously. Like I'll take my burnt sienna, either sepia color, anyone, and I can just paint the rooftop simultaneously. Just over this yellow. Like that. And just this is a shadow part. So even as a base layer, you can even add this brown color, and that would be fine. Yeah, that's a first layer anyway. That doesn't matter much. This is how you'll be just adding the very light first layer to this thing. Even on the dome, it's going to be actually pretty easy. Like you're gonna use that turquoise blue if you're having, otherwise that our saline blue and that light lemon yellow. You get a kind of good green color. You can just use very light color for the dome. It's the same thing for this. Now this is how you'll be adding the first layer to the main thing. I mean to the main monument. This is the main thing. And whatever the bright colors are there, you can just give it prior, like you can just give it at the first one. First wash of so like here I can see some light lemon yellow green. So I'll just give it now. It's like lemon yellow and very light sharp green color. So I'll just give that in the first layer itself. Over here. I'm just going in a very loose way, so I'll not be doing any facing and all. I'm just doing that. This is how we'll be applying the colors and what all colors will be using. So of course we'll be going in a bit slow way and we'll try to be more perfect. But this is just a very loose one, very light yellow. So we'll be just going with a very light first layer. We have to like take proper care that which of the portion will be detailing and which of the area will be just making it hazy, will be making it blur and all. That is going to be the main thing. You can somewhere you can just use simply wallet color randomly. Like that. This all area doesn't matter much because this is going to be in dark color, so it doesn't matter much to us. And now this is the first layer what you've done. Now the main thing starts in the background actually. Okay, so I'll just show you the background. That's the main thing. I mean, the main work is in the first layer itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my light saline blue. I'm just going to take my light saline blue with a bit of water. And I'll be careful first of all, because there are a lot of white buildings. We have to leave a lot of white gaps and all. So I'll be first of all careful with all these things in the first layer itself. Like I'll just try to maintain some shape of the buildings randomly. There are a lot of buildings, so I'll just try to leave some space. You can just take a bit of violet color after that, a bit of violet coming down. So I mean, it will just give you very good variation. I was like a lot of buildings again, so you can just up and down, just keep giving some shapes like that. Take it down in a very loose way, no detailing stuff like. And now after that, you can take again dry violet color, no water, just to if you want to make that mountain or maybe something like that. So you can take very less water and you can actually go with that. So now we have done with this. We have done the sky. Now you have to take a gray color, like the gray color which we make, ultramarine blue and that burnt sienna. You'll get a very good gray color with that. Ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, perfect gray color. Now it's time to get all the shadows done. And shadows in the sense of a lot of white buildings are there. So the shadows of those white buildings, first of all. One other side, this is a highlighted part, this is a shadowed part. So this is how you'll be going everywhere. And after this, after using some of this gray color very randomly, you're gonna use that orange color. Orange, the lot of rooftops which is in orange color. So you can take that lemon yellow and sap green, or either yellow or with sap green, because just the orange color will get very bright. So now it's time to get those orange rooftops. A lot of orange rooftops. You can just let them connect. I mean, of course, you have to leave a lot of white gaps as well, but the rooftop space, you don't have to paint the wall with that. You have to paint the rooftop, and there's one of the wall as well. But you can just do that with orange color. You can just see how I'm just trying to connect everything. That's a good orange color. It's pure orange. Randomly, like that. Some of more orange color in this way. Now I've got a lot of orange color. Now it's time to get again the gray color, ultramarine blue, burnt sienna. Again, you have to make some proper shape. At some places get more darker, some places leave that lighter gray color. It's going to be like that. Maintain the shapes, try to create shapes, some of the small windows at some places. This is how you'll be working. You can use some burnt sienna as well to make some of the walls. It's not important. You're gonna leave white everywhere. I mean, just to maintain some shapes, just to like, yeah, I wanted to create a building. So I just made a dark color just after that. So I created a building over there. Here, like I want to create something. So what I'll do, I'll take my dark color and I'll just create this thing. Like this is a building is created over there by just using dark color in the surrounding. So you don't have to look at the photograph, how the things are there. Okay, just to like create anything, if you want to create any shape anywhere, just take that color like that, just simply paint it. I mean, at least something will be created. Like I just painted a wall. The upper portion, I just leave it completely white. So that's creating the rooftop over there. So this is how we have to keep connecting and just keep making the shapes over there. Getting my point, Sean? What I'm saying? Sean, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm understanding.
Okay. So you're just like that. We can just keep getting the shape of different. It's not like you're just going to complete everything in the first layer. We'll be doing, but just we'll try to do way less. And at some places, you can just take plain water and just leave it like that. So that will create some smoky effect, which actually looks very good in the background. It will just go down and get mixed with each other. That's the beauty. You can take some violet color, like make some shadows like that. Violet, blue. You can create some of the shadows like that. This is blue. One other side is in highlight, one of the side is in dark color. So you can just keep creating like that. That's right. This is going to be the background. And while, of course, while coming to the main thing, you have to be more careful. like that. No, and as you can see, we can see a lot of houses and all in the back. You can make a gray color simply. Come over here with that gray. Perfect gray color. I don't know, we'll be able to work this loosely in the main painting, but it actually looks very fun to paint like that. That's a bit of gray color again. Leaving some of the highlights and trying to maintain some more shapes at some of the places. It's not like you have to leave this much areas with completely white color. Just cover a large area at a time with that big brushes. You can just even use some different colors. It's not like orange and blue and gray color. You can use some salient, brighter colors. I mean, like some salient blue in between, some red color as well, like a bit of red color, either crimson like here. It keeps changing the color. Whites are the beauty, but still, white is always the beauty. You can just, even in the wet, at some places, you can use that red color that will be created as a rooftop, or maybe you can use some dark colors late that will be created as a shadow part, like that, like using some burns here and dark white. Now that's the shadow portion we have created like that. It's as simple as that, like that. Or maybe we have having one more thing that we can add a light first layer first, and after that we can keep coming down with the second layer. When that's an option, we can take both the option with us. Like this side is going to be in gray color, so another side we'll just use that gray color like that. You can just make some of the windows randomly. So this is how you'll be just painting the background till it looks a bit detailed. So if you want to make it more easy, we've got some water, leave it, take some water and just leave it randomly. So that will make it even more clear. I mean, we have to take it in the white space and just leave a bit of water that will flow down randomly. And it's going to give you a very good, easy effect. That flow, what you'll be getting by leaving the colors in this way, that is going to look amazing. Okay. The finishing should be there at the bottom portion. You got my points on it? You can see like still it's blur, but still we can see there are a lot of houses, right?
Yes, well, you're doing it so nicely. I don't know how so maybe.
Okay. And in the end, at some of those like the one which is in close, which is very close to us, we can just do some detailings to make it more closer. This is how like we'll be doing the background. Which I got it. Any questions?
No, Varun. Yes.
Okay. So let it dry a bit. I'll even show the main thing as well. So it will be good. Still have 10 more minutes, so we'll just do it. You're done with the sketch, right, Virucha?
हाँ वरुण बनाया है but I'm not happy with it, so I will do it again tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
In the morning.
We can do it
Yeah.
before the class.
Yeah.
I'll wait for it a bit for it to get dry. Can't wait. I'll just wait for a minute. Let's complete the layout. This all things actually look very good in that way. Okay, when this flow and all which comes down, those are the beauty. Just waiting for Matt. Just waiting for the S to get drivable.
Varun, what brush were you using?
For which one?
Abhi, when you were showing
That was more plus. Art Essentials का more plus.
the
So this is how something will be doing in the background. And I'll just show you very quickly that how we'll be doing the program. It's not still not done. I mean, it's not going to be like that. We'll be still making a bit of detailing in the foreground thing, so that will come more closer to us. Just waiting for one minute. So the background gets dry a bit, so I can just show you the front one as well. These whites are the beauty, so you have to leave that open. Oh yeah. So I'll just read very quickly the background of that script. I mean the foreground one. So it's again the same process of how we follow. Like how we take is like we take a light yellow as a base, and over that we flow our wallet color, blue color. Although I'm not having much color in my palette, so color might differ. So like I'll be using, it will be more brighter wallet color though. It's not going to be this dull. First layer we have to keep it very, very light because even the background, this darker will not be doing. Okay, that all darker color I'll be using in the second layer. So that gives the options like how much dark we have to make so our main subject can clear out more. Like I'm using my French ultramarine blue a bit. So this is how you have to keep working. Keep getting the flow, leaving the highlights. Like that. You can take brown color for darker rooftops. This is how you can just keep on detailing a bit. That's why like the darker, and there's more darker colors, like more darker rooftop, which is over here at this place. So you can just take that French. I'm just showing you the value study. You can just say like that. This is just kind of value study of French ultramarine. This is just like value study I'm just showing you right now. This is how I will be working tomorrow. Firstly, though, we have to use light color. That's the main thing. Okay, like that. And even the foreground, like this rooftop, whatever the things are there, you will be using a bit of light color, not light color, I'll say. This is actually in the shadow. So, of course, this is going to be in shadow. Like I'm just showing you the value study. You can just say like that. This is not the exact color what we'll be using. Like whatever detailings and all. Okay. I'm just showing how the shadows and all are going to be there. You can say just the value study. Of course, the colors and all are going to be completely different. We've got some sort of detailings even over here. So we'll have to do all these things very, very perfect. So anyway, like this is just the same way how we do every time. The beautiful point is this one actually. This thing which is very important, this paint thing. Ye to hai. I mean, this is of course the beautiful point, but the shadow which is coming over here, that's one of the very good point. We have to capture it perfectly. Like with over yellow ochre, we can use this violet, orange color coming down. This is actually going to give you very amazing effect. If you're able to do this thing perfectly, the shadows on the land portion is going to be continued like that in this way. So this is actually one of the very beautiful point. Even if you see now, by just doing this much only, it actually looks very good. So this is the portion which we have to do it very, very perfect. Like we can just make all these linings and all. Anyway, you all got my point now, like about the background, what we're going to do. So got it? Can we end it then? Any questions if you're having? I'll painting it tomorrow. Well,
Yeah, then we can end.
can end, right? So just be ready with the sketch.
Will we more detailing मतलब इसमें और ज्यादा करेंगे क्या जो मेन मॉन्यूमेंट है उसको डिटेल करेंगे थर्ड लेयर में
Of course, I haven't done anything. I was just doing the value study.
बैकग्राउंड
Yeah, I mean, it's just a rough. We'll be detailing a lot in this main thing. This is going to be a main thing. The background as well as some of the places we can do some detailings. It might take a bit of time, but we'll do it. I mean, this is the main thing. We have already done this sketch, so we'll just start with the first minute itself. So I think by the background is done. So this is not going to take a long time. The background is the beauty in this one. And now suppose if I detail this portion a lot, so your attraction will not go over here. So your mind is not going to be over here. That will just completely go in the background. So this is what will happen if you detail anything in the background, even in the foreground. This is going to be completely in a flow. I'm just going to flow the colors over here. I'm not going to
Right.
detail anything. So this is the center of attraction. This is the main thing. And there are actually a lot of things of like beauty point here. This is the very good portion. That colors and all what we are getting over here, that's a very beautiful thing. And of course, this portion, the shadow which is coming here, even that's a very good point. So we have to capture these things. So that will create a lot of beauty. That's all. Okay.
Okay, Varun.
Pulsha, can we end?
Yes, Varun, thank you.
Creative the sketch.
It's looking nice. Yeah.
Okay. Bye, Sanjis. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Good night, Varun.